Yeah, I mean, we just tried to play an 82-game season in 60 games, which is we're not going to cut it in this league. So I guess we're pretty disappointed, and I'm just kind of want to kickstart next year right now.
For you personally, I mean, this was kind of like your first full 82-game season in the NHL. How would you assess how you performed over the year?
I think it went pretty well. I mean, individually, I think I played well. Maybe becoming a little more consistent is in the cards, but I can certainly play better. That's for sure. But overall, I think it went well for myself.
When you say you tried to play 82 and 60, is there now a conscious thought that you got, looking back, that you guys thought you had something accomplished by that point?
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it was just we got into a slide that we couldn't get out of, and we dug ourselves too deep of a hole to climb out of. So I mean, that was just the bottom line, and it's hard to think that a few weeks ago we were 8th, 9th in the league, and now we're towards the bottom. So I mean, that's a pretty drastic slide, but we played really well at points this year, but I mean, that's going to be something to focus on next year, is that consistency.
Because of that, do you have to prepare yourself for changes, whether it's roster-wise, coaching staff-wise, and all that?
Yeah, you do. I mean, regardless, of really how you finish, if you win the Stanley Cup or if you don't make the playoffs, I mean, regardless, there's going to be changes next year. And I mean, no team can really stay together, every single piece for that long. So, we're ready for it. We're excited for change and excited for next year.
You're not used to missing playoffs either. Two junior teams that you always go deep, and then deep run with the Marlies as well. That's got to be a rough thing as a hockey player. Is it going to be tough to watch other teams play, or will you do it as a fan of the game and to learn as well?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I'll be watching for sure, but it's just really not the same. Once you're in the playoffs, watching from the outside. So I've been fortunate enough in junior and in the American League to go on some pretty deep runs, and this is the best time of year to be playing hockey, is in the spring. It's nice outside. But this is something that we can take definitely as an experience. We're a younger team, so I personally really think that it's going to benefit us in the long run.
Was it tough on the second line? You and Joffrey played an awful lot together, and at the same time, it was tough to find a consistent partner. Where David was in and out of the lineup at different times. You used Mason at different times. Will that be helpful, whoever it is, to play with the same two guys more often?
Absolutely. I mean, that's how you generate the most chemistry and know where guys on your line are going to be. So I think that was really the difficult challenge for us this year, is having guys come in and out of the lineup. Obviously, it's no excuse, and every team's got to deal with it, and we should be able to find a way to cope. But when you have different guys, popping in and out of the lineup, moving up and down lines, it's hard to find that rhythm and that consistency, with certain players.